Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is MR with Retouch. We are also known as ASAS Pixel Studio on YouTube. My name is Biggs, and today we'll be looking at how to retouch full images like these, not headshots. I might also upload one or two things related to this one, but in this video we'll focus on something like this, and then we'll get to more other classes where we have to retouch the background and the subject and probably enter photo manipulation. So let's start with this one. Now I actually marked out things we need to fix in the image. So that's the first thing we need to do, creating an empty layer above the photo or the image. Now we already know more about tools because I uploaded a video that talks about the healing tool brush and the clone stamp tool. So the clone stamp tool actually copy both the texture and the color, while the healing tool brush copy only the textures. The patch tool actually work like the clone stamp tool, only that you drag to where you want things to be. So I won't go over all those tools. There is already videos for that. So for this one, I want to remove this light, which is actually not good. So let's go ahead and do that. There are many methods you can use. So for the first one, you can use this one, this patch tool. I'm just going to drag like this, and that's how the patch tool works. Make sure the picture is selected. Let's deselect. Let's duplicate the layer first, Ctrl J, and then I'm going to draw like this, and you can shift it up and leave it. So it's going to be like this. But if you check the hand, you're going to see something that is not actually looking okay. You can actually fix that as well. Just grab the clone stamp tool, make it bigger, and I'm going to select this layer, turn it on, make sure, okay, let's not select that layer. Let's create a new layer. That's our correction layer. I'm going to rename it Fix, hit enter. Now since we have this layer selected, we name it clone, hit enter, and then we're going to clone somewhere around closer to it. Hold on Alt, select, and as we move you can see that that's the copy of that thing. Okay, this is set to current. Let's set it to current and below so it samples both the top and the down. So I'm going to select, and you see it automatically changes, so we can move till we balance, and then we click on it. We can also do for this side, hold on Alt, come and click. So you don't have to worry about if it's not blended, so you can leave it like this. You can see how it is. Now you can straighten the rug. You can actually fix all of this little stuff. Even this one can be fixed. So how do we fix that? Let's make it very small. Hold on Alt, and we can just drag like that. So you need to be careful. So I'm just quickly make this one smaller, and then quickly fix all of those ones like this. Hold on Alt, take all this one out. Come here, Alt, and remove all of those ones. So sometimes your brush, you need to make it very soft to make this process easy. So something like that, make the process easy like that. Hold on Alt and fix. So if that's okay by you, you can go ahead and move to the next step. Now remember, I'm fixing things from the background. Now this one is, which is very, very important. You can see how it looks. So I can just take my stamp, this tool, which is the lasso tool. I'm going to draw a line like this. Let's take it down below and make sure we draw aligned. Take it down. Let's add that to it. So now that that is selected, I can hold down Shift and add more. Good. So either one, you can use this one, which is the patch tool, and select the layer below with the patch tool. Cancel, and drag up, and let's leave it. So we have it like this. Or if you don't like the result because it's actually bleeding, we can take the clone stamp tool, open it up, select Alt, hold down Alt, and select and just clean. Hold down Alt. I hate a line, so I don't like putting a line on. You can just put all of that. Okay, so like that. So you can just keep drawing. Okay, we're not through, so I'm just gonna quickly fix that. You already know what I mean. So come here, Ctrl D, select this one, drag it out, select this one. So this is a stage whereby you do some little cleanup both on the background and all of that. So I'm just gonna do like this, take this again and quickly fix this. So you get the idea. Make sure all of that is fixed like that. Take the clone stamp to Alt and then like that. So you can see how neat it's looking. Ctrl Z, oh sorry, edit, redo. Okay, so Ctrl D to deselect, and let's continue. So I'll take the mixer to brush now, and then I can actually make things look the same by brushing like this. The color can look the same. So if you are not satisfied, you can actually all this little stuff. So quickly, even this one, you can do it like that and make sure everything looks smooth before we move to the next step. Like this. So I believe. Okay, so for that to happen, we need to join this one together. Merge. And once we merge, we can clean. Like this. So it's going to blend the two together. And all of that. So let's go to the next one. We're actually fixing the background. Now if you check the rock below, you're going to see that it's not just the ground is showing. So same thing we're going to do. We can do it like this. Just take this and drag, hold down space and make sure just a little part is selected like this. Let's shift it, take it up a bit. Let's first start with this one. I'm going to leave it like this and hold Ctrl T to bring out the transform tool. Hold down Shift and drag it from the edge downwards. It's going to cover the page. It should. I'm going to do it again, Ctrl D to deselect. Let's do it again. Ctrl D. Take that to make sure the clone is selected. Let's start with this side. I'm going to drag it like this. Hold on, Ctrl T for transform. And okay, sorry, I did a mistake. Let's do it again. This is what we're going to do. Take this one, Ctrl D. So make sure it's selected like this. Yep, so something like this. Take it up a little bit. All right, and then hit Ctrl T and hold down Shift, drag it down. We can drag it forward, but for the sake of this one, let's do things little by little. So once you do that, hit that button. Let's go with this side, drag again. So something like this. We can take it up a bit so it won't touch the box. Down. All right, Ctrl T, transform tool, hold down Shift, drag it down. Let's zoom in. This one, Shift T, drag down like that. Okay, so now that we have that, we can continue, Ctrl D, and make sure we fix this one. So let's just take the lasso tool, drag like this, drag it to the left, select, drag it to the left. So now it's left for us to smoothen all of this one, dragging and making sure everything is looking smooth. So like that, come here, take this one, drag it to a place that is looking better, this one as well. So this is where we clean the background. I'm gonna do this, drag. Okay, if that doesn't work, just take the clone stamp tool. Anyway, take that and cover it up. So let's see if we have that on the floor. Ctrl D to deselect, hold on Alt. So some places need to be fixed. If you're okay with this, you can move on. So just like this, just to clean the the roughness. Let's take this one, take it below, down, and I think we're good. This one, roughness a little bit. So once we get that, we need to deal with the background. So we're dealing with the background first, which is the imperfections. We're going to select, go to filter, select color range, and we're going to select that range of color. Hold down Shift, select more, just select little, and then increase the fuzziness like that. Hit OK. It's going to select it, and now we can either choose exposure or curve. Let's use curve. Now once you select curve, it's going to give you the histogram of only that selection. And now you can take this backward, you can take it backward, you can take this forward, and it can match the lightness of the other side. We can increase it like this, so something like that, and it's okay. So here you can see before and after. So when you see, now you don't have to bother yourself because we will soon clean all of this easily. So let's move ahead. Let's say this is what we want. We can go ahead again, go to filter, select color range, and select those places here. Hold on Shift, cancel. Let's come here, go to filter, select color range, and let's select more like this. So capture one is actually very easy for this because what I just do is just select those places and then I increase the brightness. So curve again, and now you can see that we can increase, we can take it up, so like that, just a little bit, and now the background is actually white. So we can combine the two together, off and on. If this is too much, you can reduce. Let me delete the levels. So if this is too much, you can reduce it. So let's just go decrease a little bit. So now that we have that, we can create a star invisible layer, Ctrl Shift Alternate E. So take our clone stamp tool and probably select some part of the background, Alt, and let's draw out some of those lines like that, and like this. Okay, so Control Z. Now that we have that selected, we can move ahead to work on the subject. So we're done with working with the background.